mind is not there. Their emotions takes over. Their reasoning is subsided. I know if you could remember, both of you remember the Isle of Four, the story we had then of 4 students who were gruesomely murdered, and afterwards they found out that these guys were innocent. So you see, I'm coming from the opinion that if we want us to adopt the jungle system, don't you think we'll go back to an archaic system where as somebody wake up in the morning and say this guy did this thing, this guy did this, before you know, they don't even care if he did it or not. They set him ablaze.
No, we're not saying we want to go back to the jungle system. We're talking about being killed. When you kill someone, you get killed in turn. Instead of serving a jail term or bleeding. No, that's my personal opinion. Especially when it is obvious that you did this thing. Do you understand? I feel like people should not murder people anyhow and just go to court and stay there 2 years and come out. It doesn't make sense, except you're serving a life sentence, and that's different. We know you're not coming out again. But not that, no, honestly, that's my personal opinion about it.
What I'm saying, because people could use this medium as a witch, at the point of witch hunting. But probably a girl does not like a guy, and then she understands that this in this street, just a thief. They don't want, sorry, I'll see that balance. They don't want here say in thief or no thief. As long as I served in Cross River State Ecom, and one of their rules is if you just hear thief, they don't want to know what he stole, if he didn't steal it, or he stole it, or he didn't steal it, or he stilled it. As long as he just shouts thief, the next thing is tire and fuel. Where those things come out from, I don't even know. Even when as if they're waiting for this situation. So I'm asking, don't you think there are other means instead of jungle justice, we could, what could be done in our judicial system to ensure that people don't take laws into their hands? And let me start from you.
Okay, people not taking laws into their hands. In some cases, it's quite difficult, right? Because like a situation like this, all right, where we found out that this person has murdered somebody, and then, like she said, intentionally, because he thought about it, and ritual,
premeditated attack.
Not something that you just come on and don't decide to do it. No, if you're thinking about it, and you'll be monitoring this person, knowing that okay, she's going to the bush now, and then she's alone, all right, so. I think in this case, where the person already is intentional about the act, all right, it's going to be difficult for the government to say people should not take laws into their hands.
Okay, so what do you think, before I go to what do you think could be done or should be done in our judicial system to encourage people's readiness to take laws to the court instead of taking laws into their hands?
Okay, it's let's say for instance now something like this, now take person to court. There should not be much dragging. There should not be much
delay in the process. Okay.
The sentence. The sentence should not be 2 years, 3 years, 5 years.
It should be what?
Like you said, like in prison. It will all dead. Yeah. All right. So I believe with these people will have this knowledge that okay, even if you don't kill this person, there's going to be he will not see the person again.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that will also make
what do you think? What would you suggest?
But then we need to be assured that when proven guilty, the person is either killed in return or sentenced to life imprisonment. When proven guilty by the court.
Okay.
So that there will be a balance, so that people are not killed for no reason. And then I'm not in support of people being killed for things like stealing. I mean life for a life. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So being taken to court and when proven guilty should be dealt with appropriately, not bailed out or cornered in any manner.
Okay,
my own opinion.
I want us to strike a balance there, because I still recall, while I was talking about, I still recall cases of I served while I was serving. My CDS in NYSC was legal aid and freedom of speech information, and then what we do is that we offer cocoa. It's like gold. If you touch the cocoa, they don't want to know if you are cocoaing or not cocoaing. If you touch the cocoa, no problem. They will beat you. Let me fast track. I once entered the bike once, and then a man was telling me his story. He was asking me, what do you do when your people disown you? I asked him, how do you mean? He said his son went and stole a bag of cocoa from his farm. Then his community found out that and then started beating the boy. They beat him almost to death. It was even police that came and carried the boy out. He stole his father's cocoa. The community said beating him. Now they took him to court. They took him to station. Community asked, father came, and so father called the father came, and he was okay. His father that intercepted the beating. Father came and took the boy, and then police came and took the boy to prison. So when they got to prison, father said, okay, give me my son. He's my son. No problem. The community said no. The father has to pay 200,000 naira to bail his son. So and then the bail is he has not seen cocoa that his son stole. You know, yeah, elders have taken it to go and share. You know, so it's a stolen cocoa after all. I tell you that sometimes we just see bike pass with speed. They're pursuing so in cocoa. Now that case, so we got to find out that most persons are in prison, and their cases are, if you look at the cases, they're unjustly accused. Somebody is working for a woman in a restaurant, and she just because the woman doesn't like her, she accused the girl of stealing, and the next thing the girl is in prison, and most of them have stayed there for years. Yes. So it's a two-way thing. If you ask me, I would also say I'm aligned with what you said. The processes should be hasty, and also what you said that that once this thing is confirmed, a life for a life. But we get to the story where we are being asked if that penalty should be abolished or kept. But right now, I think jungle justice, for me, jungle justice isn't the best option. Because if you go back to jungle justice, I bet you every day, every morning you wake up, you just know that you are waking up to an era of suya, human meat. Because you may just stay in your house and you're perceiving smelling suya from somewhere, they're boiling somebody. What happened? Let me move on to us. Thank you so much for your opinion. Let's move on to our next story. Management of Ambrose Ali University AAU in Ekpoma, Edo, has cancelled the final year examinations written on January 29 by graduating students from the institution's Faculty of Arts. The university registrar, Mr. Ephraim Isiroji, in a memo on Thursday, said the decision followed the wild jubilation and celebration by graduating students, which violated the university's directives. Isiroji said that despite memos prohibiting such celebrations, students from the Department of Mass Communication, English, History and International Studies contravened the university's extant laws by engaging in car displays. He said the students used sirens, sprayed money, and blocked access roads leading in and out of the university. The university
finally coming up on the 4 walls of the school. Then they are happy, they're jubilating. I think they deserve to be happy.
Okay.
They have to be happy. So I don't think the school should have cancelled
the exams. Okay. Miss Pamela, what's your thoughts on this story?
Okay, I'd like to ask, in course of the excitement, was there any damage done? They said the students sprayed money, they drove cars in and out of school, they used siren. That means they caused chaos and noise. Chaos and noise. Okay. Well, they went to the extreme. Okay. You know, out of excitement, like he said, but I also feel like the school management took it too hard on them. They already wrote these exams. Some people will come and rewrite and fail this time around. Why do you say Yes, it's something you feel in your heart that you're done with. You've concluded on this. Okay. And then you're expected to go back and do it again. And then some other people will be affected. People that didn't even make any noise. People that were just quiet. So I feel like the school's administration can tamper justice. What's your, okay, sorry for cutting you short. What's your opinion on students driving cars into school? Should their own cars? Their own cars. Well, driving their own cars into